Do it.
Oh, hello.
And now show him.
Happy Friday.
Ponytail. Everybody say, oh.
Mess with it. It comes out easy because I don't have much hair.
Oh, everybody say, oh, in the chat at Mark's tiny little baby ponytail. It dreams of someday being a big, long Viking braid. But not right now because it's too tiny.
I think your thing is breaking our chat. There we go. Got it.
There. All right. We did a poll for the first time in the chat today. For those who are watching the replay, this is irrelevant to you. But
how do you like your coffee? Black, sugar, cream, or sugar and cream?
So it looks like 23% of you like your coffee black, 3% just like sugar, 23 just like cream. So black and cream are tied, and sugar and cream is 52%.
Just sugar. That's odd. Tell me why. Let me know why.
My granny, the one who passed away in August, she always drank her coffee.
There was no I've never tried coffee option. Well, do we have the best addictive substance for you?
It's one that your family won't even look down at you for. Did you guys like that little squeaky voice I just did?
Yeah. You've been doing that a lot. It's squeaky. I'm going to go ahead and end this poll so it's out of my way.
All right. End the poll.
There we go. Poll ended. Let me know why. I never cared for just black coffee with sugar in it. It always ended up being too... It seemed like it made it sour. Almost, you know what I mean? Like adding the cream kind of counteracts the sour.
Maybe, but with our bougie coffee that we drink now, it might be better.
That's true. That's true. I've only ever had just sugar coffee and cheap coffee.
Yeah, so. Like when cream is not an option, like you're sitting at the car like dealership or something, and they're like, "Would you like some coffee?" And then they've got like,
"Sure, I'll take your Folgers."
Your Folgers that's been sitting on the burner for like 4 hours.
No hate for those of you guys that drink Folgers.
But since he's got a ponytail now, he has the most...
tell you about how to make coffee.
He knows how to do
I mean, you say
coffee.
that, but we are pretty bougie with our coffee. We French press our coffee every morning.
Yeah, we do.
That's the best way to drink coffee. Treat yourself. Costs about as much as like buying an actual drip coffee maker, buying yourself an actual press and a boiler. Yeah.
Guys, happy Friday. Today we're going to be looking at the title of the video is 10 perfect Etsy shop examples, but Amber Marie sent me 3 more. So, or no, 1 more, 2 more.
Math.
Well, one we realized just joined HAA, and they probably don't want to have their shop shown off yet.
Yeah,
so we're gonna skip that one, and give them a chance to like get their shop how they want it. But today we're gonna be going over 10 perfect shops, and this is actually going to be a kickoff to something we're going to be doing next week. I know that you guys have been waiting for more shop critiques. And with Handmade Alpha Academy being open right now, we decided that we're going to... Man, I'm going to regret this. We're doing Critique Week, which means next week, every day until Thursday when Handmade Alpha Academy closes, we're going to be live probably around the same time that the Friday Bean is.
Yeah, probably around noon.
And we're going to be critiquing your shops. So... we don't know how we're going to do it yet. We're probably we want to set up some type of, like random generator type thing so that it's more fair. But for Critique Week, we probably won't have time to set that up. So we'll be doing it like the old fashioned way where you guys just join, you put your shop names in the chat, and we just have to pick a couple from the chat. I wish that there was an easier way to do it.
We're going to do it random, though. We're not going to do it in order because people get butthurt when their shop disappears and they don't get their shop to show off.
Yeah, we can't.
So we're just going to scroll up and down and pick a name and pull it. That way it's fair for everybody.
There's like almost 22,000 of you now, so please don't get mad at us if we don't pick you. We'll do our best.
Other than paying like a ridiculous amount for live random drawing services, which I'm not going to do for videos we do like once a month. There's really no other way to do it.
But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to be doing Critique Week. I'll send you guys emails about it. Just keep an eye out for those. We're going to be picking random people in the chat. Please don't email me your shop. I probably won't even open the emails because we'll end up with a bunch of them. But yeah, so...
I did want to provide a warning. We have a lot of severe weather going on right now, so there's a very small chance... Stop it. There's a very small chance that our stream might just stop out of nowhere because our power went out or our internet went out. We have like severe winds, hail, and lightning storm warnings.
We've got a nice little gap in the weather now, so we're hoping
it stopped. So hopefully it should stay okay.
All right, guys. So just a couple quick announcements before we get into it. First announcement is that tomorrow I'm hosting a live webinar. You want to make sure that you're registered for that, or you have a reminder set on YouTube. I know a lot of you guys have complained that your like YouTube reminders aren't working. You can set your reminder directly from my channel. The video like is already there. You can click to set a reminder. Or there's a link down below where you can register for the free webinar, and that'll make sure that you get an email invitation. I think I've got it scheduled to send you one like a couple hours before we start and then one right before we start. So get registered for that. It's tomorrow. There will be a replay, but it's only going to be available until Thursday night. So you've got less than a week to watch it. And if you don't come live, you won't be able to ask us questions about it. That's going to be the Climbing the Mountain webinar. I do that every year in June in celebration of Handmade Alpha Academy opening. This is going to be almost like a free sample of my teaching style. If you guys are interested in joining Handmade Alpha Academy, that is open now. You guys can claim the 50% discount, by going to handmadealphaacademy.com/VIP if you're interested in me coaching you. But if you're kind of on the fence and you want to just test what my coaching style is like, I recommend doing the free webinar tomorrow. Yeah. That'll give you a little taste of what you can expect from Handmade Alpha Academy. And then if you want to join HAA, that will be opened until Thursday night.
People love the webinar. Like whether or not you're planning on joining HAA, people genuinely enjoy this webinar, so you should check it out.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of coaches do like a webinar that doesn't teach you anything and the entire thing is just a sales pitch.
Ours isn't like that. We will announce HAA at the end, but the entire thing is it's actually a pretty useful learning experience.
Yeah. So I don't like those webinars where you sit and you waste 2 hours and the entire thing is a pitch.
Did y'all hear Bobbers? Is that what you guys He was loud. He's very vocal. He talks to let you know what he wants.
All right, guys, let me get the first link open and then we'll have to bounce because I don't want them to see up my Trello
board.
Yeah,
please.
I've got like all my.
Well, you know how to do it. You just click the screen share down there.
Because you don't have any free hands. Okay.
No, I don't. I got a boy. All right. Window is open. Just click the screen there. And click.
All right.
And then they click that.
Okay. So quick disclaimer. Shops that we're showing today are all Handmade Alpha Academy students. I want you guys, especially, for those of you who come to our critiques, I want to make sure that I'm also showing you guys shops that I can't critique. I want you guys to be able to see shops that are so good that I literally have nothing to say about them. The shops at this time are not listed in the description for those who are watching live, but during the replay, for those of you who are watching via the replay, I will have put them in the description by the time this airs replay. Okay. All right. So
your chair squeaking on that backdrop was driving me nuts.
Sorry. Oh, he shattered the grand illusion.
Hopefully starting next week, we will have curtains back here instead of a backdrop. Click the arrow.
Okay. First one. What did Amber say here? I want to make sure that we keep this.
Check Facebook message for another shop. Please do her.
Oh,
we don't have Facebook open, but we'll get it open in a minute.
I have her. I saw your message. I just didn't open it. All right, so let's boop.
I registered for the webinar, but we'll have to watch the replay because I'm taking my youngest grand muffin to swim lessons.
The grand muffin, I like that. All right, guys, the first shop we're going to check out is Makis. I think she joined HAA a year ago. I believe that she was last June enrollment. I love everything about her shop. She does SVGs, which are digital downloads. We have a lot of people who ask if HAA is good for digital downloads, and this is a great example of a shop that does digital downloads beautifully.
I love her banner. It's done very well to where it actually looks like it's seamless. It looks like it's part of the Etsy page. And I think the thing that really ties that together is how she did the crusted 5.
How it's jumping out.
How it's jumping out and it's layered on top, and then that layer continues down through the page.
And guys, look at her branding. There is no question as to what her branding color is. She's got this teal color, and then it's down here. She puts in bold digital files for Cricut, Silhouette, laser cut. Like there is no confusion here. And I know that a lot of you who sell digital downloads, you're always asking, like, I'm so worried that people are going to buy and they're not going to know it's digital and they're going to think that they're getting a physical product. She has done this perfectly. Her shop is beautiful. She's got her email list just right up at the very top. That way you can get 20% off. She's got an automatic discount code set up. We teach that in HAA. She has a photo of her face. I'm always a big fan of that. That way you can build a connection. But look at what she's wearing. Look at her outfit. It's the exact color of her branding.
And the headdress that she's wearing in the pictures also matches her branding
pink.
Colors. The pink and yellow.
She's got on every single listing
what file formats are supported.
And that it is.
And that's important because if you look at some of the other ones, she hasn't moved them into different file formats. So some of them aren't supported by others.
And then let's scroll down. Obviously, she's got some great reviews. I love that she's used her shop updates to show how the products, how these could be used. You could do this with like simple mock-ups. You could do that with pretty much any type of digital product.
Some lessons to take before next week when we start critiquing shops, if you're going to have your shops critiqued.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very easy mistakes to fix before we do that.
Exactly. If you want to go in and fix before we start critiquing. She's got some great photos in her About section. Love seeing a photo of the maker in the About section. That's always a plus. And then a really nice filled out About section. Now, I'm going to go into one of her listings because there's something really interesting that she does. She includes a how-to tutorial on her YouTube channel. So she's got a listing video included to show what the product will look like. She shows what your purchase has. She gives you an invite to her email list so that you can get that instant 20% off automatic discount code that we teach in HAA. She shows you what the video tutorial like thumbnail looks like. And then it shows you what it's going to look like when you go in to edit it. It's going to show you that way you know what to expect when you go in and put your own name on the file. I just think that this is a really great format. She's got great SEO. Her description is fantastic. It's very organized. I don't feel overwhelmed looking at it. This is a fantastic example of a digital shop that's doing everything right. So check out Makis. If you're watching the replay, her shop link will be down in the description. In fact,
Charlie said, am I the only one whose screen is too pixelated to read the small writing? You may need to refresh, and you may also need to actually look at what your quality, if you're on mobile especially, look at what your quality setting is set to and set it to either high or 1080p, 720p, something that's easier to see.
This confuses me regarding the rule on trademarks since she has Cricut and Silhouette. I think because... Now, don't quote me on this, guys, because this is not my industry. I do not know. But I believe because she's selling supplies for those particular machines, and those are creative machines that are meant for you to create your own things, I believe that it's okay, but I'm not sure.
Selling for, not selling.
Right, exactly. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe that this is one of those exceptions. It's not like she's selling a Cricut machine, and it's not like she's selling like Disney-themed products. She's selling a supply for a crafting machine that is meant for creative.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and...
Go back, y'all.
Make us big again.
Whoa!
So I can get our next shop open. Here we go. All right.
Laurie. And open sesame. There it goes.
Next up, we have Laurie, who is our Alpha of the Year from last year. She was 2020's Alpha of the Year. She does pagan and witchy inspired decor and jewelry. She's got really, really amazing branding. Everything is so cohesive, and
her pottery's cool.
Yeah,
we've got a piece upstairs.
We do. Her apothecary jars. Everything is so cohesive, and you feel it when you're in your shop. You know exactly what she's all about, and that's what I really love. Once again, she's got her automatic discount code. That way you can get these people into your funnel so that you can market to them again and again and again. She's got it right up at the top of her shop. She's added in her EEP URL. We've got photos of her face, one right on her banner, which I love because we want to know who this person is. We want to form a connection with them. Something that I didn't point out with Makis shop is that we've got SEO optimized shop sections and taglines. These are areas that Etsy reads for keywords. So her banner is popping.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Her banner's pooping.
Oh, pooping. Banner is pooping.
How did she do the multiple pictures banner?
This is an Etsy Plus feature. So a lot of people ask me, like, is Etsy Plus worth it? Does it help you with sales? No, it doesn't help you with sales, but it does give you the capability to customize more. So you get a carousel banner, and you also get big featured areas. So she can feature a full shop section rather than just having the few featured items. But look at how cohesive her shop is. We're seeing similar backgrounds. Anything where you can customize it. She has choose your crystals down at the bottom. Scroll down to her. Look at that. You can
about section or her updates.
Her updates, you can kind of see her process. I have this jar and it's really, really cool. And then she's got her about section with more photos that really reinforce this atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And then her
she does a really good job of putting off that like when you walk into like a witchcraft shop or a shop like in Yellow Spring, she does a really good job of putting that vibe off.
Exactly. And then let me go. I'll go into the one that I bought just because I like this one because it's got the wolf on it. So great SEO. She's got her description filled out and very cleanly organized with emojis.
And she's even put important stuff up at the top.
Yes.
That's one of the things that always bugs me when I'm looking through a description and you have to search for the thing that you want to know about it. I think it's always important to have the most important details about what you need to say about your product in the first paragraph. Personal opinion.
She's got every angle of the jar. She's got one of her hand holding it so you can see how big it is. She even shows the bottom of the jar. Then she kind of shows the rest of them. So she's almost marketing the rest of her products just through this one product to show you what the full collection looks like. She shows how her packages come gift wrapped. And then once again, she has a link to her VIP club. That way you can get your 30% off discount. She'll forever capture that person in her funnel, and then she'll be able to market to them again and again and again. So Laurie is fantastic.
Nairo asked a curious question. What are those Etsy tags on some of her pictures? The orange keys that pop up.
You mean down here?
On the shop updates.
These are basically going to take you to the product. So for example,
she's got it listed over there.
Yeah, you see this product, this tag shows that this thing here is going to turn into this product. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to that product. Shop updates are a little bit harder to find. You can use your shop updates by going to your Sell on Etsy app, not the Etsy app. The Sell on Etsy.
Sell on Etsy, yeah.
Go to the social media tab within your little dashboard. And then within social media, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom. I believe it's like one of the last options on the social media page.
Jenny knows what's up. She said, yeah, House of Ravenwood is my jam.
Oh, I love House of Ravenwood.
Always smells so good in there.
It does. All right, so be sure to check out Laurie's laboratory. Like I said, she won Alpha of the Year last year, and for good reason. She has executed HAA perfectly, and she's a fantastic example. Yes. So I went ahead and put her shop link in the chat. Let's see.
Sorry, I got off on this morning watching
Goofy
stupid shit. Tim and Eric and stuff.
All right. Next up, you guys know her and love her. She's dominating the skincare industry. And if you're not following her on social media, you need to, because she's got one of the best Instagram and Facebook feeds I've ever seen.
She's one of our most successful alphas for sure.
Clean and Dirty, Paula Haas. Her brand is beautiful. And she keeps her shop very clean. Her Instagram is gorgeous. It is absolutely flawless. She uses a short banner. I actually just noticed that today, that she uses a shorter banner, and I actually really like how that looks alongside the rest of her shop. But everything is so cohesive.
Still has the flow, and I love the use of shadows, natural shadows. Very, very well done. And you'll look at like her sales numbers. She also sells on her own website too. She is a huge brand. She used to be here in our live streams every week, but she's just too busy. She's too busy. So
yeah, she thought that she was gonna be able to do, like, she wanted to do coaching, and like her brand just blew up so big that now this is all she does. She's got employees, like it's phenomenal. But I especially love her about section because it's all photos, like just beautiful photo shoots that she's done of herself and her products. I love her about section. And then she's got a lot of, if you go like actually through each of her listings, anytime that she's been able to take her own photos for her listings, she does. So let me grab.
Pretty sure I saw one of her photos used in some templates on Canva a bit ago. Paula's so awesome. Yeah, she's got awesome stuff.
Here's a really good example. Look at how beautiful these photos are. She does like her own pictures. And when you look at her social media, she has so many amazing photo shoots with models and friends who she's gotten together to, you know, do these shoots with her. She's one of my favorite branded shops. She is a great example of a shop that has used black and white branding, which is...
You just commented on that.
Yes, it's hard to do black and white branding. We teach about the psychology of branding in Handmade Alpha Academy, and color psychology, and what emotions you're trying to express.
And I'm also noticing too that a lot of the products she does the black and the white, but she's starting to do a neutral skin tone, like a skin tone that's like in between everything. It's just like an off, like a light brown,
natural earthy colors.
Yeah, and that seems to be one of the elements that she's starting to add into it as well, and I really like that, because if you like the skincare industry, there's a big like natural turn that everybody's trying to take. Everybody wants natural stuff, and just one little tan line on there gives it that feel like, oh, this is probably a handmade health product.
I also like that she put her publications where she's been featured, her authority, and then a Shark Tank semifinalist.
I actually didn't know that.
She's taken over the world. So check out Paula Haas at Clean and Dirty. I'll go ahead and give you guys the link for those who are watching live. If you're interested in checking her out, you can also check out her website, and I highly recommend following her on social media. Even if you're not interested in buying skincare, you can learn a lot from the way that she actually does her marketing. Big. All right, let's see.
Chelsea said the amber bottles to me look like one of her branding colors. Love it.
All right.
Little me
for your home. Connie is fantastic. Her shop is so clean and just so well put together. She
matched the white of the background to Etsy's white almost perfectly. The right side's a little different, but towards the middle, you can tell that it just seamlessly blends in.
She's got the leaves. You can see the green right here, kind of shadowing her photo. You can see that green here again. She's got a really nice font. I love her font. And then we scroll down, and her photos aren't super edited, you'll notice, but they look so clean.
They're very clean.
She uses minimal props that really complement the photos, just little flowers and things kind of set off to the side. And then we scroll down. She's got some great process photos, her workshop down in her about section. And let's go grab her featured item. Look how many photos she has. That's one thing that I really love, is that she has lots of photos. She shows her video and shows how her products can be used. She shows the different colors. I love her shop. I think that she does a great job.
The less you can leave with pictures, the less you can leave to the imagination, the less chance there is you get a bad review for somebody that thought they were getting something that was different than what they were expecting.
Right. Like
you're showing them every instance of the product, so they're not surprised when it arrives.
And then what I also really love, that she has an info page that basically tells exactly what people should expect, all the most important points. It's going to be, most people aren't going to read your descriptions. So anything that they need to know before they make that purchase should be in the photos. I like to use the last photo slot, which is what she's done here. And then she's also got her EEP URL. Type this link into your browser and it is right on the photo, so you can't miss it. And it shows that you can get your 15% off code to make this purchase. That way she, once again, forever has them captured on an email list so she can market to them over and over again. She is another fantastic example of a shop that, she doesn't have to put like 6 hours into photo editing the way that some sellers do. She's just able to really utilize this natural light and you can see it. So love her shop. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the link. Paste it into the chat. All right.
Over,
moving right along.
Moving, scooting, dooting.
Any questions?
No. Oh, it looks like somebody shared a live in Discord. What Discord you guys got going on? I'll check it out.
Awesome.
Unless you're talking smack, then I don't want it.
All right, the next person. Man, I hate this girl. God, just look at her. She just thinks she's so great because she was our very first alpha of the year, and she messages me like every day, and and she had the nerve to buy tickets from the UK to Ohio, and she's gonna come and rain on our parade this Thanksgiving, thinking that she can come over here with her tea and her British accent. Tea and her British accent. Amber Marie obviously is one of the alphas that we talk about the very most, just because we've worked with her since the beginning. She was one of our first alphas. She's a perfect example of an alpha who literally does everything right. She is insanely creative. She has a VIP club of the most engaged audience that I think I've ever seen. You guys can expect to see lots of content from us coming this November when Amber comes to Ohio to see us for Thanksgiving. We're going to have lots of shenanigans, but in the meantime, there's so much that you can learn from Amber. Her tagline is "No breed left behind," because she makes sure that she is making every single breed. She wants to make sure that every single breed is drawn, and she tells her customers that if she does not have a breed that they want, she will add that breed. Her banner is so cool because you can't even see where Etsy banner begins and Etsy shop, or Etsy banner ends and shop begins. It's just so cohesive. It's so crisp and clear. There's just so many elements here that I love. She's got her EEP URL.
But he said, how long does it take for a shop owner to get to the point where their shop looks like this? It's a process for sure. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. I will say that with Handmade Alpha Academy students in particular, most of them can, if they're like doing an hour a day, most of them can complete the course within 60 days. But most of them will also go back through HAA again and again and tweak. Amber has,
with there being like 16 to 19 hours of content, you kind of need to go through it more than once. I think it's good for you.
Amber had a fantastic banner already, but she just recently changed it to this one, and this one's even better than the last. It's like every time I look at her shop, it's a little bit better. In fact, when I told her that I was doing this video, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna feature me, aren't you?" She's like, "I better go in and clean a couple things up." And then these pictures of Pixel were not here when I looked last night. So, but I love them. They're super cute.
Yes, take all the tea to the States. It better be tax free. You know what happened last time.
But it's just so well done. She draws all of her dogs by hand, and then she can print them on multiple products. Her husband 3D prints these really cool dog breed cookie cutters. She's got mugs and cards. When we scroll down, she's got a video of her actually drawing one of her pieces. So you can see that, this is her artwork. Nobody's going to be able to do what Amber does. Then we've got some great photos of her working in her studio. You can see all of her cards behind her. More studio photos. Pixel. That way, she's got to show off her own puppy. And then let me just grab this blanket.
Blanket.
Look how cute he is.
Well-behaved boy.
She shows really great photos of every element of these products, even though they're print on demand. She orders herself a product. That way she can get great photos like these. So you can see things like the texture and the print. And then she's, of course, got a couple of her mock-ups in here as well. You can kind of see how the products will look on your couch. Awesome example of a great shop with phenomenal branding. And not only does she have she's almost to 12,000 sales on Etsy, she's also got her own website. So she's
killing it.
This is one of those alpha shops where she joined HAA and she turned it into a career.
Took off. Yeah, her stuff just took off.
This is her job. This is her entire career. So for everybody who's like, oh, you can't be successful on Etsy, you can't make it your job, you can't make it your career.
They're lying.
You've got to take a close look at some of these shops and really look at what they're doing, because they are the proof that Etsy absolutely can be a sustainable business model.
Etsy's a great platform. You just have to be willing to put the work in to do it.
Exactly.
It's not oversaturated. There are so many different places that people sell handmade products, but Etsy's one of the few places that there's still some cheap Chinese crap that gets through the cracks. But Etsy's pretty good about controlling that stuff. It's not like eBay or Amazon or any of these other places where like somebody can search your exact same product and buy it for a third of the price from someplace from China and end up getting a crap product. If you're selling truly handmade stuff, Etsy is the place for you. In my opinion.
Sally said, talking HAA, I really love the branding section. Took me about 3 months working really hard on this stuff to be happy with the look of my shop. That was changing hundreds of photos as part of it, though. Well, and I think that a lot of people feel that way, where they're like afraid because they say, oh, I've gotten into this course and Starla wants me to, reshoot all my photos. The thing is, there's no time limit on it. You could upload 2 photos a week, on your weekends, and by the end of the year, be completely done. So there's no rush to these things.
No, not at all.
Especially for our new HAA students who are like, they're feeling overwhelmed because there's so much to do.
I mean, we also have people that'll join and don't actually start for like 6 months. They just want to get it while they can.
All right.
Yeah, it was 2018, Amber.
2018 that she enrolled?
Mm-hmm.
And then you won 2019 Alpha of the Year, right? I believe. Yeah, because
that would have been our first Alpha of the Year, yeah. Because then 2020 would have been our second, and then 2021 was our third Alpha of the Year.
Got it. All right. Next up, we have Amanda at Night Moves, and she has the funkiest 90s shop. I love her branding so much. She is an example of a shop that when I said, hey, Etsy prefers white backgrounds, that when you look at anything that Etsy features, it's usually on a light
she
or
was
white.
Like, nuh-uh.
She's like, nuh-uh, I'm not doing that white background. And she killed it with the crazy backgrounds. And
funky.
Normally I'm against sharp shadows, but
for her particular image where her products are all sharp, for sure.
It looks so good. Everything is so styled. I don't even know if she did it on purpose, but because her products are sharp and the shadows are sharp,
it's got to be on purpose.
Oh, it looks so good. This is just straight out of the 90s. I love her branding. I love how she's been able to incorporate a lot of fun colors while still keeping it cohesive and relevant. Nothing feels out of place here. Everything feels like it should be here.
Dulcie said, reminds me of Target branding. Yeah, a little bit.
like how they do their funky, like
Yeah, they're 90s.
their funky 90s theme. She was doing it like even before Target got into 90s theme.
Target did call it though, with the 90s theme coming back. I don't have it capturing desktop audio, so no biggie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She's got a video that I love how this is formatted, and it's really fun because it's all 90s theme, but then she's got like a smartphone. Mm-hmm. It's like it's relevant, you know. Let me grab I'll grab these. Take a couple looks here.
Yeah, their trend report page. Yeah.
Look, she's got all kinds of funky branded call outs to her Instagram. Hashtag big earring energy. And she's encouraging people to use that hashtag. She's got her VIP club listed. And then she has her branding. Let's grab these.
Makes sense because 80s stuff was in not too long before that. Yep.
Featured in Etsy Spring Lookbook. Oh, I didn't even know that. Look at these photos. They are so fun. She does so much. And I love this photo in particular, how she's got the rip.
It looks like it's cut out of a magazine.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's unique. It's different. Having this big, bold geometric shape cutting right over the photo. It's just so different and abstract. And it makes her photos so interesting. I love it. I love her shop.
Right now, 2,000 stuff's coming in. Yeah, tell me about it. Music is becoming awful.
It makes me feel old.
Punk pop.
But guys, make sure that you check out Amanda's shop as well. Let me grab the link for you guys.
I asked, are those one-of-a-kind pieces?
No.
No, they're not.
No. Most Handmade Alpha Academy students are encouraged not to rely only on one-of-a-kind because Etsy's algorithm doesn't favor one-of-a-kind. Having a couple one-of-a-kind pieces is okay, but having at least 10 products that you can repeat over and over again is going to help you to build good listing quality scores, which will drive people into your shop. You've got listings that are actually ranking on the top of search pages. People will find those listings organically, and then those listings can lead them to your shop where they can see some of your one-of-a-kind pieces. I always have people message me and they're like, why don't you like one-of-a-kind shops? It's not that I don't like one-of-a-kind. My shop had a lot of one-of-a-kind products as well. But Etsy needs to be able to recommend products based on what they've seen selling in the past. And unfortunately, with one-of-a-kind, there's no record. There's no history for those listings. I've got tons of videos on that, though. If you watch my SEO videos, you can learn a little bit more about how listing quality scores work. So we won't dive too far into that today.
If I hear we don't need no therapy one more time, I actually don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know what song that is.
Let us know.
Sorry, I'm a little bit more of the brutal deathcore metal kind of guy, so.
All right. Next shop. This is probably one of the strangest niches. Not strange. It's one of the most obscure niches.
Look into it.
I'm not there yet. It's one of the most obscure niches that we've had. But I think that that's what makes it so fantastic. So Leanne does seeds and or organic seeds, USDA organic seeds, but she also does bunny poo fertilizer from her bunnies.
And I love that she does the little rabbit-shaped pucks.
Yeah, so bunny manure fertilizer pucks. Isn't that the coolest thing? I always have people say like, oh, would HEA or HAA be good for my shop? I sell a really niche product. And I'm like, we have somebody who sells bunny poo fertilizer or bunny poo manure. Her branding is super clean. It just fits. You know exactly what she's all about. She's got fantastic photos of fruits and veggies.
Yeah, and grow your own foods. Grow some, if you got the time to do it and the space to do it, grow some fresh fruits and veggies.
And then, for her seeds, she's got actual pictures of her holding some of the produce that she's grown. I think that that's a really cool way to market it. And then she also has a really great about section, photos of herself,
Amber said we even have someone who makes snail food.
We do. We have
yeah.
we have someone who makes snail food and somebody who has a dog
restaurant.
It's not a bakery because it's like meat.
It's a dog restaurant. You walk in and get your dog a fancy dinner.
But she does sell on Etsy as well.
Yes.
But she's got her bunnies.
Bun.
Look,
I want to give it a boot.
I'll give it a boop a snoot. Buns. Let's take a look.
Coffee Power Mom said, Mom, you need to go to college to be successful. 2021 people make money selling bunny poop.
Exactly.
Entrepreneurship. I see people complaining all over my Facebook feed about not being able to make money. And then there's this.
And
this girl is probably making a living off of this, or at least close to it.
She does such a great job. And you can tell that she loves her bunnies. Like, look, she's got information. Why rabbit fertilizer? Non-toxic and safe to store around children and family pets. Considered a cold fertilizer, meaning you can't use too much and burn delicate roots. Safe for the environment, pollinators, and beneficial insects. Improves all-around soil quality with nutrients, drainage, and attracting earthworms. No awful odors as with other animal fertilizer. See, I would have never known that. Now, next time we garden, we should get bunny poo fertilizer.
Okay. Dulcie said, how do you sift out the poo for the bunnies? I'm not actually sure, to be honest with you.
You'll have to ask Leanne how she sifts out the poo. But cute they are. And look.
As long as it doesn't lead to bunny poop factories. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
It's so cool, though. I love her shop. I love her brand. I love her message. I love how it's earth friendly. She's got her EEP URL once again. It's just a fantastic example of a niche shop that's absolutely doing a great job.
Everybody keeps talking about Nairo's Discord. What Discord? Send me the link, dog. Or don't send me the link. Make sure you space it out because YouTube will block out the comment. But send me the Discord. I want to check it out.
We have no idea.
Holy crap.
Let us know.
Let me know. There are like 215 people here right now. That's a record. Come on.
All right. So that's Leanne. Go give her some love if you're into gardening.
Perfect example of a shop that like does something very unique.
Right. Have you guys ever, let us know in the chat, have you heard of bunny poo fertilizer before? Because until her, I did not know that bunny manure was a thing. So guys, since we're right in the middle, let me check, let me shoot back here. We've got couple more shops to get through. I want to go ahead and give us a quick intermission. Make sure that if you sell on Etsy, for all of our newbies who somehow flooded our channel, there's a free Etsy masterclass that's going to be taking place tomorrow. Hopefully we get this many people tomorrow during the masterclass. That's going to be covering the 5 big picture steps that I recommend to generate a profitable brand on Etsy. And that free webinar is in celebration of my own Handmade Alpha Academy, which is open now. It'll only be open for enrollment until June 24th. So if you're interested in crafting a beautiful shop like some of the ones that you've seen here today and some of the ones that you're about to see in a few minutes, make sure that you get in on our $1,000 discount. You want to go to Handmade Alpha Academy or handmadealphaacademy.com/VIP. Otherwise, you'll be paying $1,000 more for your enrollment. Once you're in HAA, you are in for life. It is a self-paced course that is going to teach you A to Z how to build a psychologically pleasing Etsy shop and marketing timeline so that you always know what to do when it comes to Etsy success. You're never going to have to guess what to post, where to post, when to add new products. You're going to know how to SEO optimize and edit your photos. What do we got?
She's got this stuff down pat. Well, I'm very concerned about Dulcie making bunny poo tea. I don't know what.
Bunny poo tea?
I hope you're not drinking bunny poop. Unless it's like some weird...
Is there a bunny poo tea that we should know about?
I don't know, man. All right. And they shared Nairo's Discord. It's Night Owls. NAITOWLS.
We're gonna come.
Looks like I'm gonna come check it out. Share Starla's YouTube on your Discord. Yeah, share it. Help us out. We'll shout you out here. Anything that helps small business owners, we're all about it. As long as you're honest and legit, that's all we care about.
Mama, give me keys.
Love the extra info. It's not only targeted at experts who already know. Absolutely no, of course not.
Sally, you just wait. We might have you on our list.
Her Discord. Yes, you did, Lucy. I'm looking into some things for potentially having a Discord here, but I want to make sure that I can control it properly. The bunnies have wire bottoms, so the poo just falls through to the ground or a box for collection.
Ah, that's interesting. Never heard of it.
I'm a bunny parent, bunny rescuer. Yes, it's a huge thing in the bunny community.
Oh, interesting.
I've heard of guano, but never bunny poop fertilizer.
All right.
I think it's a neat idea. Being able to use your pet for something that is beneficial. Saves you money, too. I have a friend who raises bunny and shares her poop with their friends for their gardens.
Oh.
Too broke for the academy, but one day. That's what we always say. Don't spend money on us until you're comfortable to do it. Save what you would save for the monthly payments every month. And if you're able to save it to the point where you can do the one-time checkout, you can do it then, and you'll know that you will have not struggled. And if not, then you knew that you needed to wait.
Disclaimer. If you ever see one of those coaches who tells you that you will not be successful without their program, what they're really saying is that they will not be successful until you write them a paycheck for their program.
No, we want you to wait.
So wait until you're ready. And
don't ever struggle on our behalf. No matter what we're selling or offering, please never struggle on our behalf. We don't want that. I've had monkey poo tea before. It's picked by monkeys, but there's a warning on the back that it may contain poop. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We're getting through. I'm almost done. She's trying to rush through. You've been talking nonstop for 45 minutes. You're all right.
Look at Etsy shops. I love looking at Etsy shops.
All right. That's it.
I want to look at Etsy shops. I'm excited.
This woman, I swear.
I'm excited to look at Etsy shops. Are you guys ready to look at Etsy shops? All right. Next up, we have... Oh, wait. I guess I got to show you. We have... the Pearled Rose. She's, man, when did she join HAA? She's been in for a long time. Beautiful flower headbands, beautiful photos. Look at these photos. They are so freaking pretty. Katis, she does amazing flower crowns for weddings and photo shoots. Once again, she's got her MailChimp address there to get your 20% off discount. Her photos are so pretty. I love her featured up here as well. These are styled so well. Look at these babies.
She's got a very rustic theme to her.
Vintage feel.
Yeah, I like that.
She's got like just the right filters.
Well, she's helping narrow down the type of audience that's going to buy her stuff. It's got that kind of aesthetic to it.
These babies whose babies are these? I want these babies.
No more friggin' babies.
No more babies. We've got babies.
We've got one baby.
But look at how pretty these photos are. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Even look at her with her babies. There she is, handing Mr. Postman that might be your husband.
That's probably her husband. Good simulated picture.
She's got a video down. Oh my God, it's so good. Look how good it is.
Captured that genuine reaction.
It looks like a commercial. It looks like something that you would see on TV. It's so good.
Seeing photos like these makes me want to take a course in photography. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and think. It's one of those target audience kind of things. Like, she knows the kind of people that are buying her products, and the kind of people that are buying her products like to see photos like this, and this is what draws them in.
Look at these photos. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Little redheaded babies. Oh, such good photos.
Very photogenic kid, too.
Our kid just sticks her tongue out when we try to take her picture. And then she's got her, look, ready to be a rose. She has a name for her VIP club. That's something that I should be mentioning, is that our alphas, like, you guys are the alphas. Her VIP clubs are the roses. Amber does the Amberholics Anonymous. They all have the funnest names for their VIP clubs. But once again, she's got her MailChimp address in there. She's got great SEO. She's got her MailChimp right up at the top so that you can claim the discount code. That way you end up on her email list where she can market to you again and again. Anytime she has a sale or a new products, she's got you captured so that you don't have to, you're not going to end up at a competitor's shop. You're going to go direct to her and buy from her. So
she did a great job with the angels of how to take those pictures. I'd struggle figuring that out. Yeah, her pictures are fantastic.
I love her photos. They're so good and so natural.
And all the kids and people in the pictures are just super photogenic. I don't know how she found these kids or made these kids.
Amber said that she genuinely named them the Ambaholics because I can't pronounce her name because we say Amber and she says Amber.
Sorry, we use the letters that are in your name instead of the ones you imagine are there.
The Brits say Amba and we say Amber. Amber. All right. Next up, we have Kate McMullen at Snowy Palms. Okay, so for everybody who's like, I want to sell t-shirts on Etsy, but it seems really saturated and
market isn't saturated. It's 2021.
They're always like, well, I don't know if I can be successful with that. Look at her sales number. Over 17,000 sales. She is dominating the world.
She's killing it.
She's killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it. But she has fantastic products. She also is a really great example of how to use mock-ups in a way that is very styled and clean. She does use mock-ups, but they look really great. She used to have a really hot pink and bright teal branding color. And I believe that she changed it because the neons were really trendy last year. And this year, the muted colors are trending.
Yep.
And she changed her brand to fit the muted palette that's trendy now. And you can kind of see those branding colors translated right over in her banner.
It's like they took the pastels that were really popular and then took even more of the shine off of the pastel, and then we end up with the powder.
Exactly.
Powder kind of color. So
she's got all these really great photos and mock-ups. And then, ooh, I like this. There you can kind of see her old branding colors. She's got her sizes, but she didn't just take a sizing chart. She actually branded it and made sure it fit her brand. She's got her EEP URL for her 20% discount. Look, there's a photo.
There's a photo right there.
There's a photo of her. We're real bad when we get around our Southern family members. We start picking up the accent.
I don't have an accent.
Well,
yeah, you do.
Everybody says I do.
Because you do.
But she has fantastic branding. She tells you everything that you need to know about her as a business owner. Prompt and attentive communication. Tracking provided with each purchase. Created with care in the USA. Customized with ease. Just send a message. And then she has her social media. Look how fun and branded everything is. I love this. I also love how Etsy does this buy together and get free shipping.
Toe Mater has joined the chat. Yep.
Hi, Toe Mater.
No, they're talking about you.
Oh, me? I'm Toe Mater.
Toe Mater.
I'm Toe Mater.
I'm allowed to talk like that. All my family's from Alabama and Tennessee, so.
And then she's got photos of her process, of her workspace. I love it.
Personable.
So fun. So fun. So many sales. She's killing it. And once again, she's got her EEP URL right there so that you can join her email list and forever be captured where you'll be marketed new products and discount codes. So let me throw you guys her link in case you're curious, want to check her out.
How much is the payment plan for HAA? $199 a month.
$199 a month for 6 months.
Lifetime access.
Lifetime access, and payment plan members don't get any less. You guys get the exact same thing.
Yeah, everything's exactly the same.
I had somebody ask me a couple days ago if they joined with the payment plan, if they would like only get half the course until they paid it
off.
all.
Whole course is available the moment that you sign up, and it's available for the life of the website.
All right, next up we have Joan. Once again, she's another example of a shop who does fantastic, not using the light backgrounds. She does black backgrounds, but the way that she does them is great. We'll focus on her branding first, though.
I dig the black background of the photos.
She does such a good job with it. And look, we've got black clothing paired with the earrings are the same color as her branding. Everything's on the nice black cohesive background. She does such a great job.
I need to go back to your older videos about the email list. I think I have to start one finally. We have more information on email lists than HAA. Which videos do you have that are for your email list? I actually don't even remember.
We've got reasons to start an email list with MailChimp, a really old video on my channel, but we don't teach you how to do that because of the legalities of email lists.
Yeah. With YouTube, if we say something and you do something, it could put us liable for like you making a mistake. So with HAA, we can
communicate with
we can communicate with you, we can help you, and it also guarantees, because of terms of use and terms of service, you can't sue us if somebody sues you. So it's a safety net for both of us.
Exactly. But we teach you how to do it safely in
Yes.
Handmade Alpha Academy. On YouTube, you can find, I think MailChimp has their own channel though, where you can find information.
Got to make
there.
sure that you're able to stick with GDPR compliance and
Can
things.
Spam Act.
Can Spam Act and whatever other crazy privacy laws. Anyway.
All right. She does such a great job with, I mean, every single photo is cohesive and beautiful. I love how her earrings are hung on this, like, looks like a wire almost.
Very abstract jewelry. It's neat.
It's so pretty. And everything just, it just is so fluid. Your eyes know exactly where to go. There's no confusion. There she is making her jewelry. I love photos of smiling faces. They make me feel connected to a store owner. That's what I love to see. I want to feel connected to the person who's selling to me.
I love her jewelry, and for being handmade and as abstracted as it is, it's not that expensive. This reminds me of something like when you go into like a real Nordstrom, not like the discount ones at a mall.
Yeah.
Like you go into a real Nordstrom and you see the jewelry that's just sitting there for like $2.5 grand, $3 grand for an earring.
And guys, have you guys noticed that she uses a lot of, I know that a lot of alphas have, but I'm just pointing it out now. She uses inclusive models.
Yes.
And I love that. I love that she's taken the time to find inclusive, models in different skin types and different skin colors to show her jewelry. And I know that that's really hard. It's hard to if you don't have any friends already that are... But
Craigslist. There are people that are looking for a quick $20 that'll let you take their picture. You have Facebook friends. And
I was going to say, I would reach out to people I know.
I'm just saying, there are so many resources to find people.
Yeah. Or you could even do a giveaway with a influencer or somebody who you know on social media, or a friend, and ask them to in exchange for a product.
There are also talent websites where people will sign up for like modeling gigs and things like that. And I mean, a lot of these kids are like art school students. They need money, so. And
I'm sure that you could also post in the Handmade Alpha group if you wanted to just like give a product away just so you could get a photo shoot. I'm sure that there are alphas who would be willing to help you as well. Free Handmade Alpha Facebook communities linked down below. If you're not a member yet, you can join that and work with other alphas.
And we don't allow spam or selling products there, so, and no hate either.
Yeah, we have
a friendly group.
We had to ban some people today for being buttheads, or not today, this week. But shows her packaging. Absolutely love her shop.
There are handmade groups with professional photographers in exchange for free products.
Oh.
You just got to be wary of who you send your stuff to. Make sure you're not sending your products to somebody and you're just losing money.
And then she has her EEP URL. So love it. Absolutely love it. So let me go ahead and grab. Oh, and her shop is Franny and Eleanor.
Angela Jasmina? How do you have a check mark next to your name? Are you?
Because she's a verified channel.
Awesome.
All right, guys. We've got a couple more shops to show off, and then we'll get to questions if you have any for me. The next shop we're going to look at is number 11, because we had some extra shops requested by Amber, and then I was like, oh man, why didn't I include these in the first place? So we're actually at shop number 11 when I promised you 10, but we have to look. We have to look at Anna Grundle's. We have to. She does the coolest printable coloring pages for adults. She's got a website on top of her Etsy shop. She does beautiful coloring pages. She is in Poland. I know we also have a lot of people who say, oh, is HAA only catered to the US? And obviously we've had a couple alphas from the UK that we featured today, but we've also got Anna, who is in Poland, and she does these super cool coloring sheets that you can print. And then she's got some great mock-ups here. She has information about her products. Oh, I guess you can't. Are they printable or are they? Oh no, they're not printable. You buy these and she ships them.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that they were printable for some reason.
She might have printable stuff in here.
Printable color.
There you go.
Printable coloring. Yeah, there we go. She does have digital downloads as well. But her shop is just so clean and so fun. Her website is the same way. She's got a great website.
Very cut and dry. It's easy to tell exactly what you're looking for.
Exactly. I love her coloring maps. These are great. She's got travel maps, but these would be great for Etsy sellers to show where they've shipped to. If you're trying to, fill out the map and try to ship to every state, it might be fun to do a coloring map.
Perfect maps for homeschool moms also.
Oh, yeah. She's got some great photos down here as well. Ooh, let me pop her video open. Wow. These are so great.
Good size references.
Shows exactly what it's going to be like when you open it up. That is so cool. That's so neat. And then let's
I love the time lapse. That video was so well made.
That is awesome. Oh, there she is, smiling, coloring one of her maps. You feel like you know her, you feel connected. Stickers. It's so fun. So let me grab you her shop link as well. This was a last minute addition that we decided to throw in because Amber reminded me that her shop exists. I tried really hard yesterday to pick out alphas that follow HAA 100%, and we've just got so many with we're up to like 700 people. It's hard to go through and remember everybody. There we go. All right. So we have, I think, one more shop to show off, one bonus shop, and then you guys can do questions.
2 more, I think.
No, this one, we're not going to do that one because I realized that they just joined HAA and they probably don't want to be
blasted yet.
Yeah, they're probably not ready yet to be showcased. But Sally, I know you're here in the chat. Are you excited?
Hi, Sally.
Are you excited that we're all going to be looking at your shop?
She just commented, I believe.
Yep, there she is.
Hi, Sally. We're showing you off.
Is it the same Sally?
Is it the same Sally?
Are you the same Sally? I believe
is this your shop, Sally?
I believe that you're the same Sally. Penguins and Paper Chains, absolutely beautiful shop, beautiful branding, beautiful artwork, beautiful photos. We've got an awesome call out to the EEP URL with the hearts. I always recommend using the little emojis because it just makes you, your eyes go there when you see those emojis. It's like a little splash of color. Eek, it's me. It's you. I love your branding though. It's absolutely beautiful and cohesive.
I love the little text edits she did with all that. The little text emojis. That's perfect.
Look how cute they are.
I'm glad that those display right for Etsy.
Look how cute. Their little faces. Look at the little faces. I love it. So cute and clean and fun. I
love that the letters are in the correct order.
Oh, my
OCD was looking out for that.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. I would have never noticed that if you didn't point it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And then let's scroll. We've got some great shop updates down here. And look at these photos. Look at the about section. They're so good. Oh, she's so cute. These are beautiful photos. And I don't even know, Sally, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but your scarf is totally your branding colors too. Did you purposefully dress in your branding colors? You had to have. This is like living in the branding mindset. It's so good. It's so good. We will grab.
Brownie points for alphabetical. Yeah, just not upsetting my OCD points.
Oh, I love these videos, process videos showing exactly what you're doing so that you know that it's not just some mass-produced product. You're actually showing your process and that your hands are going to be delivering this product. It's so great. Close-ups, customize your own name.
That's so cool.
That's great. I love it. Shows how it's going to come. Plastic free.
That's always a plus.
She's got her her discount code link in there. Oh, find a link to frame your prints in the product description. That is awesome. I love that. Guys, this is another fantastic example of an Etsy shop that has gone above and beyond with everything that they do. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed checking out these shops. Let me go ahead and give you her link so you can check her out. If you're watching the replay, all of these shop links will be down in the video description.
You're a big screen now.
If you guys have questions for us about anything that you've seen today, if you have questions about the Handmade Alpha Academy, which will only be open until this Thursday night, so you've got a little less than a week to join.
Please don't disappear during the sales pitch. We'll be answering questions for a long time. You can get your questions in now.
Yeah, give us questions, guys. Let us know what you need to know about Etsy. And like I said, if you have questions about Handmade Alpha Academy, please don't be shy to ask us. That we are completely transparent about our program. Don't feel weird. Don't think that we won't answer you, because we're here to help. We want to make
no such thing as a stupid question.
We want to make sure that you're making a good and educated decision for your business. Also, real quick, along with the free webinar that's linked down below that you guys can sign up for, which that'll be taking place tomorrow, same time as this stream. So make sure that you set a reminder. But we've also got a lot of freebies down there. We've got some PDF freebies. We've got my summer survival guide. If you're experiencing slow sales on Etsy, that's going to give you some ideas to market for summer while preparing for the busy fall. We've got my 2021 marketing calendars, which you guys can use to start prepping your shops for the holidays. You'll know exactly when to market, when to launch new collections, when to plan for sales, what sales to optimize for. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, Amber Marie's wholesale cheat sheet. You guys saw her earlier with the pet portraits. She's got a really cool cheat sheet for you guys if you want to work with wholesalers and have a professional looking invoice that will send to them and let them choose what products they want. You can customize that and it will even total out the invoice for you. That's linked down there. And then there's one more thing. The SSAR swipe files. That is my 5-star customer service strategy that you guys can use to get more 5-star reviews on Etsy. 5-star reviews help your overall search ranking. So if you are struggling with SEO and you're just not being seen in search, getting more 5-star reviews on the purchases that are made in your shop are going to tell Etsy that people enjoy what they're buying, and they're more likely to recommend you to more people in search. So getting 5-star reviews is very important.
Also, make sure to keep an eye out on our channel next week, Monday through Thursday. Yep, we will be doing shop critiques every single day, where we will take random names out of the chat, pull your shops up, tell you what you did right, tell you what you did wrong. We're brutally honest.
Yeah, so
we don't do those very often because people like to complain, but we're doing it to celebrate our 3rd year for our launch. So
yeah,
join us.
3rd year of Handmade Alpha Academy. Feel free to join us, and maybe you'll get your shop critique live. Obviously, don't submit your shop live if you don't want to be seen by everyone.
And then don't get mad if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because we usually have like 50 to 100 people put their shops in there. We can only do like 3 or 4 in a video.
We're doing four live streams back to back for shop critiques to try to get as many as we can. So we normally only do like one every few months.
Just hit that bell thing. Yeah, hit that like button, click subscribe, and click that little bell icon. We don't upload spam or bullcrap. We do these live streams, and then we upload videos that actually help you with your Etsy business, or we try to, and then we try to stay on top of drama if it's necessary.
I've been doing YouTube shorts. I started doing those.
Yeah, let us know what you think about those. Etsy's algorithm, or not Etsy, YouTube's algorithm is supposed to like those a lot. We want you guys to see our videos, so.
They're only a minute long. We can upload a minute. I've done 2 shorts, but they're both kind of silly. One's talking about tomorrow's webinar. One is talking about how I've had to block you guys from saying the word Instagram on the channel. You guys can watch the minute.
I blocked a lot more words than that before.
Well, yeah, but Instagram is now blocked from the channel, and you guys can watch the video to find out why. It's pretty funny.
I've used Amber's wholesale cheat sheet for 2 businesses now, and I love it. I'm glad.
Awesome.
Around what time will you be doing the critiques? We're thinking they'll probably be at the same time that we do these. Sometime around noon, maybe 1. I go to the gym at 3 o'clock every day. So, and they probably won't be a full hour. We're not sure yet. So just Tune in when you can, and we'll find out after the first episode.
Noon Eastern, I think, is when we're going to plan them.
I have a question. If there isn't a quote-unquote guest on Etsy, can they leave a review?
No. If they check out as a guest, unfortunately, they cannot leave a review. So if you're using my SSAR swipe files, I would remove the R message out of that process. Or no, not the R, the arrive, the A message, and the R, because they can't review it at all. So you can't thank them for reviewing.
There was another coffee powder at home. Nope, I'm gonna be personally offended. Well, then come fight me then.
Come fight us. Come fight us in real life.
Let's do it. Fight me IRL, bro. Bad question, but what's BlackBerry hoodie stock for Alpha Adapt looking like? Itching to place my order. Yo, Amber, you here? What's up with that?
Lucy,
let me know what's up with that.
Lucy, you work for Amber. Amber's the queen of the Alpha Adapt. We've got a merch shop, guys. If you guys are interested in getting your own, especially new HA students.
We won't get the money for that. That goes straight to
Amber.
We have to disclaim that.
Yeah, Amber is saving up pennies for her trip to the U.S. to hang out with us. So if you guys get yourself an Alpha tee,
yeah, what up?
Embroidered Alpha tee,
yo.
Or a Alpha hoodie, or some Alpha sweatpants, or an Alpha hat, you will be supporting Amber's trip here. That way we can have lots of fun when she comes to the U.S.
Let's see. My shop is reopening on June 25th, so I have a blank shop currently. Well, I'm hoping maybe get it done, man. Come join our stream.
June 25th.
We'll be doing more of these shop critiques. People really like our shop critiques, and I think you guys get quite a bit out of that, even if it is just repeating a lot of the same stuff over and over. I think seeing it in different context helps people, so we're going to try to do them more often. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I've been loving the shorts. It's like a little bite-sized Starla info. She's bite-sized anyway.
Yeah, I'm only 5'2". I'm pretty bite-sized.
We just look the same height because I'm scrunching down.
I'm really I'm up to his chin when we stand up.
Yeah, I can put my chin on top of her head. Will you remind us of critiques over the email list? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'll send you guys some emails.
Where are links to the shops featured today? They're currently in the chat, and are you going to put them in the description after the video's over?
Yep, they'll be in the description when we do, after we go offline, I will put it in for the replay.
So by around 2:30, you should be able to refresh and see them in there.
Yeah.
I've heard that guests can sign up through their Etsy receipt and then leave a review since their purchases will be linked to their new account. To be honest with you, I'm not sure, but I'll trust your word on it.
Oh, Amber linked Alpha Adapt shop down below if you guys are interested in getting some Alpha merch. Thank you, Amber.
Fight. You can use plushies or something and Twitch that, like the recent Josh fight. No, we're going to fight hands.
Hands.
We do it real here.
He's bare knuckle boxing in the yard.
I'm taking your advice and working through my Etsy soon. It's been 2 years since touching the shop. Well, I'm hoping to see some good progress for you. Amber tells me nothing throws bunny poopy. All this is war. It better not.
Throws bunny poop.
No poop. She's allergic to bunnies.
I am allergic to bunnies. I'm severely allergic to bunnies. Rodents.
Good job. Now you have to feel bad. All colors and sizes in the tie-dye are still out of stock. I'll post customer service again for everyone. Yes, please, and thank you.
Oh, we're out of stock on all tie-dye hoodies? Amber, it sounds like we need to be... Would you guys like a Friday Bean collection of merch? Would you guys like Friday?
We do have some collections planned, but would you like Friday Bean?
You guys want Friday Bean merch? I'm thinking they've got these blanket hoodies, right? They're the texture of a blanket and they're giant. And you can order like a 4X and just live inside it for the Friday Bean. That way when you watch the Friday Bean, you can drink from your Friday Bean mug in your big Friday Bean hoodie. And maybe we'll do a Friday Bean blanket that you can wrap yourself in. Do you guys want Friday Bean merch? Let us know in the chat.
I hadn't realized they had merch. Yeah, we actually just did that recently, so Amber can come over the big old lake and we can show her how to make tea properly on ice. When does HAA open again? It's currently open now, and then it will be opening again on December 1st. It opens the 14th of June and December 1st for 10 days each year.
Yeah, so June is the best time to enroll if you want to have a great holiday.
Yes.
Like if you want, because we normally on Etsy, you will see the most traffic to your shop in November. November is like when traffic shoots up. You start to see it ramp up in August, and then September, and then October, and then November it shoots up, and then it starts to fall back down in December. So June, you'll have just enough time to work through HAA, get everything solidified, get your shop ready, get your marketing campaign ready, and start accumulating an audience in time for the busy holiday season. If you join December 1st, it's going to be more of a New Year's resolution thing, because obviously if you join December 1st, by then there's not even enough time to really ship in time for Christmas. So if you want to prep for Christmas this year and have one of those big Black Friday sales, join now. If you want to,
where can they join?
If you want a $1,000 discount, you can go to handmadealphaacademy.com/VIP. If you want to give us $1,000 more and pay more for it, you can go to handmadealphaacademy.com/sales. But we give you guys $1,000.
I don't recommend it, but I'd love it. I got a show coming up. I could use a new guitar.
We give you guys a big fat discount because we love you and you're here with us hanging out, listening to us gab.
Sorry, I missed the days. When are you doing the reviews? Next Monday through Thursday, likely going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m.
Pacific.
Pacific, and then 5 p.m. UK,
yes.
Right? Throws Benadryl at stuff. Yes. A what? Who knows, Charlie? A what?
A what?
I almost said something else. I'm addicted to coffee and merch. Sign me up, people I just met today. Yeah, go for it.
We're gonna do
notebooks, maybe notebooks. Who knows? Yes, on the beans. Yep.
Friday Bean notebooks to take notes during the Friday Bean.
That would be pretty cool.
Amber, we got to make Friday Bean notebooks.
All right, 109 degrees day. Maybe later on the hoodie.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
It's pouring down rain out there for us.
I like having hoodies for summer because Mark keeps the house cold. It's the AC's cranked. Are anybody else in the audience like perpetually cold in the summer because everywhere cranks their AC too high? I can't go to restaurants in the summer because I'm
AC too high. I keep the house at 73 to 74 degrees.
But down here in the basement, it's so cold.
Yeah, because you leave the doors open upstairs and the air doesn't stop running.
Because it's cold. I gotta let warm air in. It's like, you know how you don't touch Dad's thermostat or else he gets really mad?
Don't touch Dad's thermostat because I don't want to burn alive.
That's how he is.
That's what happens when you're 5'2", like 130 pounds.
He knows when the thermostat has changed by like 1 degree.
If you guys have any, these streams aren't just about like shops and stuff. If you have general Etsy questions, business questions,
branding,
life questions, our course questions, it doesn't matter. Pop them in the description. We've got like 40 minutes we can keep doing this, so.
Or we can go, I can eat. Can you hear my stomach that keeps growling?
I had a big breakfast already, so that's your fault.
I didn't have time.
He's got to put on makeup in the morning.
I do.
For those of you that are living in Ohio, particularly in like the Dayton-ish area, I'm going to be playing a show at the Bright Side in Dayton on August 6th.
Come hang out with me. You need someone to
hang out. We are going to be busy during the show. I'm going to be busy, and she's probably going to be running our merch table. So we won't have a lot of time to actually hang out. But if you want to come see me play, it's an album release party for my buds. So hit me up, and I can get you tickets.
Yeah. And come hang out with me. Stand by my merch table. I'm going to be sitting there with a bunch of metalheads.
I'll be playing for like a half hour. It's only going to be 3 bands. Nice. There's a bar. It'll be cool.
It's not like hard, like screaming metal.
It's not like that. It's like if you're into like the like late 2000s Bullet for My Valentine kind of music, it's gonna be that, and then
A Day to Remember style.
And then there's one band that's kind of pop punky that's gonna be playing there. Come hang out with us. Bean tumbler for my iced tea. Yes, the only way to drink tea. Let's get to questions if we have any. By the way, whenever I talk about iPicky, Starla introduced me to that editing website that works for everything. Check her channel for the video. Yeah, iPicky's where it's at.
I use iPicky for everything. Well, actually, I've been using Canva a lot, but when it comes to actually photo editing, I use iPicky. When it comes to styling and advertising and adding text, I use Canva. So, but iPicky is how I do like all my crazy graphics.
I think they review channels that go through their course. The shop critiques that we do here on the YouTube channel, today were HAA students, but is just everybody.
Yeah.
For our normal shop critiques. We'll have people comment their shops in the comments here, and then I will randomly just pull names and we will critique the shops. You do not have to be an HAA student.
No. Absolutely not. That'll be and like we said, that'll be Monday through Thursday this week.
How's the guitar playing going? It's actually going very well. I'm learning a lot of new styles of music. It's cool. It's fun. I wish I was closer. I would love to go see you play in person. Yeah, that's the thing. Hopefully we'll tour one of these days with the pandemic winding down. We're actually able to get out and play shows now. Maybe I can make it down. Yeah, just let me know. Shoot us an email, Starla at handmadealphaacademy.com if you are interested, and I can get you a ticket.
It's gonna be fun.
Tickets are $20 for general admission.
I'll have a drink. If you guys come, I'll have a drink with you. I don't even drink, but I'll have a drink with you.
Yeah, it'll be a nice personable show. I'd love to hear some songs. Are you on Spotify? So I am actually. I love how this just turned into my music thing.
Keep it short.
I'll keep it short. Well, I'm working on our EP now. We don't have any actual recorded music at the moment, but we are recording now. Who's a good web hosting company? SiteGround, HostGator, GoDaddy.
I love SiteGround.
I like SiteGround. We used HostGator initially for our website. Their support sucked, and I hated it. It might be better now. It's been a couple of years, so I can't really speak on it now. GoDaddy sold all of our personal information, and I haven't stopped getting multiple phone calls a day for like 2 solid years. So I don't recommend GoDaddy at all, unless you're willing to pay for the security, which is just them not selling your phone number.
Yeah, I bought, long story short, because I know a lot of you guys like GoDaddy, and I mean, they're great, but I bought one of their like $1 domains. I was doing a webinar and I just wanted it to be like...
Yeah, just a quick thing.
I just wanted the link, freeetsywebinar.com. I just wanted that link, that way you guys could find it easily. Never again. Paid for $1 domain, and they were like, oh, do you want to pay $20 for the insurance? And I'm like, no, I'm only going to use this for like a quick webinar.
And then she used my phone number, and I have not, still to this day, have not stopped getting spam calls.
I didn't know that
was cool.
I didn't know that insurance on a domain meant that if you didn't pay for it.
So when you buy a domain, you have the option to have domain security, which hides your personal information, and we do pay for it for our main website. But what they did was sell our phone number, which is a totally different thing. Like, it would have taken... Eventually, I would have started getting the spam calls for that, but it wouldn't have been immediate. But it was same day I was getting like 5. It's calmed down a little bit, but I still get phone calls every single day. Where can we get more info on that? What info on what?
The show?
The show? And just email Starla at handmadealphaacademy.com, and I'll just put like, hey, Mark, I want tickets.
I missed the band name. You can follow them on Facebook.
Yeah, facebook.com. It's The Rendering Silence. And the band that we're playing with is New Haven, at New Haven, Ohio, on Facebook.
Yeah, but follow them on Facebook at The Rendering Silence, because we're going to be doing promos and stuff there.
Yes, I'll probably be doing promos on Instagram as well. Can iPicky replace Photoshop? For some things, not for everything, but for some things.
Okay, so you see all the things that I edit, right? You see like me in the coffee cup and me writing the dinosaur and like the shadows and layers and things. I do not own Photoshop, and I've never owned Photoshop. Anything that I do that you see, any photos that I post, any marketing things that you see from me, have either been done with iPicky or with Canva. iPicky to me is a fantastic resource for those who either don't have the time to learn Photoshop or don't have the money, because it's free. You don't have to download it. You just go to the website and you can start editing. It takes a lot of practice. Didn't you just join Handmade Alpha Academy? You'll learn how to use iPicky to its fullest potential.
And I will eventually add some Photoshop tutorials and stuff like that. We try to keep the like mandatory tools you need for the course free. We don't like to use anything that you have to pay a lot of money for.
Critique Designs, can I get a happy birthday shout out, which is Sunday, June 20th?
No.
Happy birthday on Sunday, June 20th.
2021.
Wait, I don't have, I was gonna.
Happy Womb Escape Day.
Oh, I thought I had party things. First, I had party favors, but I don't have party favors.
You know who you are, Tina. Oh, you don't only critique HAA students?
No.
Anybody that's here on the channel that wants to pull up their shop, we pull it up, not while the screen is shared, just to make sure you're not sending us a goatsy link or something.
You make sure it's appropriate.
Yeah. WordPress syncs with Shopify if you want to have your own shop through them. Wix syncs with WooCommerce. Namecheap is good for URLs. Never used them, but I trust you.
Oh, a booger?
Oh, a booger.
I picky. I picky a booger.
How do you... It's going to be really weird for the people that can't see the chat.
Yeah.
How do you find color trends? Also, are yearly and seasonal trends the same with clothes as they are for house decor, for instance? Colors, themes.
Okay, so for color trends, I like to go with Pantone for one, because Pantone is going to show you the color trend that they announce every year, which is what major retailers will all use. Pantone's color of the year this year was actually 2 colors for the first time ever. They did a yellow color called Illuminating and a gray color, and you're supposed to pair them together. And you'll see these colors in stationery and greeting cards. You'll see these colors on prom dresses a lot of the times. I like to look at Target.com for color trends. I've got lots of videos. I recommend checking out my summer trends video that we did a couple weeks ago, and you'll see all of the resources that I personally use to find color trends, because Target.com is really a great one. You can also use eRank's trend report and kind of scroll through what the most search keywords on Etsy are. I know that Etsy also has their own like little trend report. I don't usually cover that as much because Etsy's trend report is a self-fulfilling prophecy, as Pam Duthie likes to say. They decide what they want to be trending, and then it trends because they said it's going to be trending. Not necessarily because the world is already excited about that thing. They create a trend and then talk about it all the time. Organic trends, I think, are a little bit more powerful because that's a worldwide trend that you're seeing all over throughout retail.
Can you play the guitar riff from Wanted Dead or Alive? Yeah, probably.
That's also my birthday. Amber got birthday presents today. But
she did, but we can't announce them here because they're dirty.
For those who joined us for Alphas After Dark, our last episode, remember
Chuck Tingle.
Remember the Chuck Tingle books we talked about? We sent some to Amber as a funny birthday gift, and they are hilarious.
Where do I send you my shop name then? So when we actually do it'll be the live streams like this when we do the shop critiques, and you will just comment your shop at that time. That's not a guarantee that we'll critique your shop specifically. I'm going to pull them completely random.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that they're entirely random.
But you'll have opportunities on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to be going 4 days in a row. God help us. We're going to be so tired by Thursday, but we're doing it for you guys. We love you, and we're really excited to check out some of your shops. It's been
a while since we've done like a legit shop critique video, so
it's been several months.
It'll be fun. That's pretty much all we've got for questions. Y'all are quiet today for having like record-breaking numbers in the live stream.
Well, we'll give you guys maybe 10 more minutes. For those who are still with us, feel free to give us some questions as we finish up. We're happy to answer any of your Etsy questions, SEO questions, branding questions, business questions, Handmade Alpha Academy questions. So get those down below. There's a free masterclass tomorrow. Free masterclass. It is a sample of my teaching style because during the Friday Bean, we have a lot more banter. We're entertaining. We're here for a live audience. Handmade Alpha Academy is different. It is a condensed step-by-step course. So tomorrow's masterclass is going to be a little taste of that, like a little free sample, but you're also going to learn a ton. I'm so against webinars that you sign up for and the coach hypes it up and then the whole thing's a sales pitch. We don't do that. Nope. We have a pitch at the end where we talk about Handmade Alpha Academy, but we save it for the end. That way, if you're just not interested, you can leave.
I'll post the link to sign up at the beginning of it in case you're just there to get the link.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So link to register for the webinars down below. It's also accessible right from my channel. This is the first time that we're making it open. We normally do like a registration only thing. But now we've just decided to throw it out to the public. There is also some freebies, free PDFs and things down below. And Handmade Alpha Academy is open now. If you like some of the shops that you saw today, if you dream of having a shop that is as well branded and beautiful as some of the shops that you've seen, make sure that you check it out. You want to go to handmadealphaacademy.com/VIP because you get $1,000 discount and 12 free months of E-Rank Pro.
We did have not even said anything about that. We pay E-Rank. We both work for E-Rank. Just disclaimer. But we pay
for you guys to have E-Rank Pro.
Yep.
You guys get E-Rank Pro. They've got you. We could be buttheads and only give you basic, but we give you E-Rank.
We give you a year of E-Rank Pro,
and it will help you to get your shop going in ship shape. And the cool thing is that there's E-Rank staff in the Handmade Alpha student campus.
There be.
So you get E-Rank support as well.
Ooh. Yeah, popping them questions in there.
Give me them questions. This is what we want.
Yeah, and Sally had said even just seeing other critiques is so helpful, so you can see how to apply it yourself still. That's why I think that these are important, because a lot of the times it's us saying the same things over and over again, but it's with new shops, with new points, with new perspectives, new industries. I could say one thing with one shop and it not be in your industry and it just not register whatsoever. That's just just human.
Sally does like nursery art, and Leanne does bunny poop fertilizer, and those are drastically different industries, and they both have beautiful shops.
Well,
so
also, one of the things that has a tendency to happen too is that we'll run into something that we're not sure about a particular industry, about a particular type of product, and somebody will ask a question about it, and somebody else who's in that industry who actually knows the answer to that can provide it. Whereas
exactly.
you might have had to post it in 5 different Reddit communities and a bunch of different... this is a great place to be able to exchange information with other professionals. That's why even if you're not going to join HAA, you should join our Facebook community.
Yep.
Because it's not just us posting content in there. It's mostly other people.
And it's free down below, the link
free
to join.
It doesn't put you on an email list. We're not going to spam you with a bunch of crap. It's a good community, and we keep it clean.
We try to.
We try to. There's some stinkers in there. Don't come in and be a stinker. We kick you out. No second chances.
I like that fart noise.
They probably won't even hear it because of my software. Share Etsy shop link on YouTube, or no? I've heard it can hurt your shop if people view but don't buy.
It can funk up your conversion rate for the day, but
you're only gonna get like 10 or 15 people coming from our channel. It'll be all right.
It's not gonna hurt your shop at all. You don't have to worry.
And if you don't want to live, if you don't want us to post the link anywhere other than like in the chat, we won't.
Oh,
it's up to you.
Let me throw this out. If you guys want to join Handmade Alpha Academy, but you want us to look at your shop first, and you don't want us to show you live, you just want us to look at your shop to decide if HAA would be a good fit for you, email us your shop link at starla@handmadealphaacademy.com.
Yes.
We won't show your shop live if you want to know if HAA would be good for you, but you want us to look at your shop first. You can email us your shop link, and we won't show you live.
We won't do an in-depth critique, but we will make sure that you're not selling something that isn't going to be a fit. Almost everything is a fit.
Right.
One of a kind and vintage are a little bit of an exception, and that's only a particular part of the course that doesn't apply.
Yeah.
What do you think will be popular this Christmas? Too early to ask?
We'll try. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you've signed up for at least one of the freebies down below. That way you're on my email list. Every year I release, I say every year, but I've only done it last year. This will be the second year. I have a holiday toolbox, a Black Friday toolbox. And you don't have to use it just for Black Friday, but that's going to have every holiday resource that I have, graphics and video trainings and how to do a double dip sale. I send you a full toolbox of resources that you can use, and only people on my list get that. So I highly recommend that you make sure and you're following me around holiday time.
And we don't fill your inbox with a bunch of crap either. We only send you emails when we're doing like a live stream, or if we have something that we actually need to say. We don't just constantly bombard you with emails. I can't. I'm a member of multiple courses myself for music and stuff like that, and my inbox is just full of hundreds of friggin' spam emails, and I can't stand it.
Yeah,
we don't do that to you.
Well, I will say, with the exception, on the night that Handmade Alpha Academy closes,
you're gonna get a few.
You're gonna get a few, and the only reason we do that is because every time that it doesn't matter, it's open for 10 days, and we let you guys know, and we say it everywhere, but someone always emails us right when we close it. And they say, oh, I was trying to check out. I'm like, you had 10 days. It's midnight. We have to stay up until midnight to close the course.
Oh, like that's hard. Like we go to bed at a normal time anyway.
Right, but still, we have to stay like in work mode.
we have to stay on. Motivation to keep going. Sometimes I want to close my shop. It's been a tough week.
All right, so right now on Etsy, it's really hard. It's summer. You have to consider that right now we're all experiencing slow traffic. Okay, summertime on Etsy is always bad, and if you joined in 2020. 2020 was an anomaly.
It was a great friggin' year. Some people would disagree, but...
People saw Black Friday level sales last year.
Like every month.
Because of the pandemic. People were home. They were bored. They were shopping online. They had stimulus money.
Yeah, especially with the first stimulus package, because people thought that things were going to return to normal. So everybody just went out and blew their stimulus like immediately.
Right. Summer on Etsy is normally very slow. June and July being the slowest. And it's especially bad this year because everything just opened up. So people want to take their kids out. They're going to parks and they're shopping in real stores for the first time in like a year. But we typically start to see holiday shopping start as early as August. So starting in August, you'll start seeing those trickles come back. August, September, October, and then especially November. Use this downtime wisely. This is why we promote Handmade Alpha Academy in June rather than in September. Right now is the time to prep for the busy season.
Yep. We got a couple months.
Grab my summer survival guide down below. That's going to talk about the summer stall, what you can expect, ways to kind of maintain during the slow season, and how to prepare for when things get busy again. It gives you some actionable items that you can, kind of check off your list. And that's free. It's just a PDF that you download.
And treat it like a relationship. Having an Etsy shop is going to be a love-hate relationship.
It is.
There are going to be times where you're not going to want to do it. Even if it is working well, you might get oversaturated at one point and just not want to do it anymore because you're just busy. And you got to find your therapy and work your way through it. How can a one-of-a-kind shop work on Etsy? That's really broad.
Okay, so there's a video on my channel called Does Etsy Hate One of a Kind? Where I go into a lot of details. But in short, one-of-a-kind product listings cannot build a listing quality score because they can't sell over and over again. Etsy recognizes when something sells over and over, and they recognize when something gets reviews, right? One-of-a-kind listings, once they sell, they're gone. What a one-of-a-kind seller could do is if they made one-of-a-kind pendants, they might create 10 bracelets out of beads that they can buy over and over again. And those can sell multiple times and be the listings that are out in search pages. Those can be the listings that people will find in search. Then they'll say, okay, well, I want this bracelet, but let me see what else this seller has. And then they go to your storefront. And then they see your one-of-a-kind stuff, and maybe they add one of those one-of-a-kind pendants to their cart. That's one way. The other way is to rely solely on your own traffic. Make a TikTok account, make an Instagram account, make a Facebook account. Make sure that you are out driving your own traffic to your Etsy shop because you're not going to be recommended in search as much until you build an overall customer and marketplace experience score, which is the sum total of positive reviews, sales, basically all of the positive things that you've done on the platform. Etsy will gauge your shop that way, but you have to have a lot of sales to get there. So
I'm this close to signing up for HA. Well, here's a push.
But, and remember guys, there's a 30-day money back guarantee.
No questions asked. We don't make you turn in homework or do anything stupid for it. We just give you your money back.
Yeah, I hate those coaches.
It's not our business to ask.
I hate those coaches because what happens if they're like, well, I need homework. I need proof you tried. But I
mean, the thing is, we've had through our 3 years, I think we've only had 20 or 30 people refund. And a couple of them, I'm sure, just wasn't the right teaching style. But I mean, we've had every type of life event imaginable. We've had people get cancer. We've had people have kids die, or I mean, it's somber, but life happens, and it's rude for someone to ask you for a reason. When we say 30 days and you can get your money back, that's not our business to ask.
Exactly. Well, we do. He usually does say, do you want to leave us? If you can leave us feedback if you want to on how we could improve your experience, but it's almost always because an emergency happened, and we don't want to be the reason that you struggle.
No.
It's not fair.
At the end of the day, you can still get stuff from our free content, whether or not you're a member of the course.
Exactly. We're always here for you guys.
Are we going to be able to watch a replay of the webinar in case we miss something? You'll be able to watch it for a week.
Yep, until the 24th.
Yep, until HAA closes. And we don't leave those webinars up because we do change minor things, we update things, and we get better at presenting things.
I got to be able to present the same webinar every year. I want to re-present it, and I want to get better, and I want to add things to it, and that's what I'm going to be doing today, is tweaking up the webinar, making sure that I've got everything ready.
Question. So I just sold custom-made earrings. I didn't use any tags so that nobody buys by accident. The design can be sold again, though. If I add tags, will it completely reset the score, the listing quality score?
So you're not resetting your listing quality score. If it's something that you sold once and you want to resell it, I would add your tags, maybe, change up your title and tags, get the listing ready for the general public, and then just go in and pay the 20-cent renewal fee for that one listing. Never do your whole shop, just the one listing that you tweaked. That way Etsy can start indexing it more quickly for the new keywords that you've put in. That'll get you indexed a little bit faster. That way they notice that you've made changes.
What time is the webinar for the UK? What time is the webinar here?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. here?
No, UK. It'll be 5 p.m. in the UK.
I was about to say then that we should make it earlier.
Noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UK.
There you go. You're getting better at that. Boop, boop, boo. Doo-doo-doo. Is it better to set a listing... To let a listing quality run out, or quantity? Good Lord, I can't speak anymore. Or should I add more product when it's down to 1 or 2 prior to selling out?
I love having scarcity. I love when a shop has like one listed. That way there's that scarcity element that drives customers to buy. There's no reason to let it totally sell out though, unless you've got a marketing plan for that, because it's really cool when you've got a big audience on like Instagram or social media to publish a thing that says, oh, this product sold out. It'll be back on Thursday, but it might sell out again. So if you guys want it, you need to make sure that you watch on Thursday because I'm only listing this many of them. And then you let it sell out over and over. And the marketing pitch is that it will sell out, and you let it sell out. And then you restock it. Or you can just perpetually, list 1 or 2 more every time it gets close to selling out if you don't have the big audience. But either way, it doesn't really matter. I would say not to let it sell out entirely unless you're going to use that as leverage for marketing. Either way, Etsy's not going to get excited about the fact that it's sold out. There's no benefit to letting it sell out when it comes to the algorithm.
What's a good ratio between Etsy direct traffic, search, etc., and outside traffic, the traffic I drive from social media, etc.? Do you want more traffic coming from Etsy or the traffic that you're driving?
That depends on what you want.
Yeah, it really does depend because some stuff, if you're really, really niche, you're not going to get found organic.
Yeah,
because there's nobody searching for it, right? So you need to build an offsite audience.
Right. I would say that it just depends on how much time you want to spend on it. The people that you drive directly to your shop through an email list, through social media, those are people who are warmed up. They are familiar with you. You've built a connection with them. They are more likely to buy. That's that whole building a funnel thing that I talk about. Because when they type you in organically in Etsy search, they're not just looking at you. They're interested in you and everybody else on that search page who sells something similar. And you could miss out on that sale due to competition. When you send someone directly to your Etsy shop through email, through social media, through ads, they're only interested in you. They're coming to Etsy to buy what you have. In terms of what's better, I would say that if it's possible, do an even split of 50-50. Yeah. But the traffic that you send yourself is going to be better traffic. It's going to be better quality. I'm always going to prefer people I send myself over people who just find me organically because I have a connection with the people I send myself. But either way, a sale's a sale.
Exactly. Question: does running a shop get easier after the first few months of hard work, like the first bump? Because I'm running into some problems and kind of hoping it gets easier later.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So, in Handmade Alpha Academy, here's how I describe it. It's like pushing a snowball up a mountain. When you first get your little snowball, you're so excited. You start pushing it up the mountain. This is so much fun. I'm starting an Etsy shop. And then as you're rolling the snowball, it starts getting bigger. And it starts getting heavier. And it starts getting harder. And you're pushing this giant snowball up the mountain and you're straining. And you just don't feel like you can take any more stress. It's so hard. You never feel like you're going to get to the top. But then you adapt to the pressure. And once you actually get to the top of that mountain, the pressure releases. And then, because you've memorized this pattern, you have acclimated to the pressure, you know what to expect, you understand what, your daily tasks are and the things that you need to do. When you start going down the other side of that mountain, the snowball starts to roll on its own and momentum takes over. It was the same way for Handmade Alpha Academy when we launched it the first time. We stayed up all night for the first few launches. Yeah. We pulled all-nighters. We were so stressed. We were so scared. We were so worried. This launch has been the smoothest we've ever had because we know what to expect. Same with when I did product launches. My first few were a disaster. Things went wrong. I was stressed.
You get better at what you do. Even with that, I just got to the point where I was able to automate a lot of the processes with the HAA launch. We don't have to be sitting here at our computer typing for 10 hours straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you acclimate. But you won't acclimate if you don't use deliberate practice. You have to practice what you're doing. You have to keep doing what you're doing, and you have to be under those severe amounts of pressure where you feel like you're going to break in order to gain that resilience. It's like gaining a callus on your hands through repeated work. Your hands might hurt for a while, but after, so many months of repeated work, starts to build up some resilience.
And Renee said, what's the email? It's starla@handmadealphaacademy.com. I will type it into the chat for you. There you go.
Feel free to email us your Etsy shop if you need to know if HAA would be good for you.
Oh, stink. There we go.
Let's see. Bunny Poo would be a great Easter gag gift.
Question. If we had to change tags, i.e. seasonal tags, and titles, and have a ton of listings, should we change all at once or spread throughout the month? Advice on seasonal tags.
Don't change tags, even seasonal ones. Don't change your tags for listings that are already selling. Don't touch.
Leave them.
Leave listings alone that are selling. There's a possibility that you could tank your listing by tweaking. And if you edit everything all at once,
you could tank your whole shop.
Yep. So I would do it slowly and gradually. If you're going to add in holiday tags and things like that, I would only do it for listings that kind of are poo-poo and aren't getting a lot of traffic anyway. I would not edit something that's selling. Not even, the only thing that you should ever change on listings that are doing well, you can edit your photos, and that shouldn't really affect very much. You can edit your descriptions, and that isn't going to change how you're seen very much. Tags, titles, and attributes, I would not touch unless I absolutely have to, because there is a risk that you could tank that listing. So, and that's advice like that even Anthony Wolf, CEO of eRank, gives us. And for those who don't know, we do work for eRank. I am the head of customer success and a manager at eRank, and Mark is the head data analyst at eRank. We don't get paid to recommend it, though.
Brenda, I've had my shop for a couple of years and have just sold a couple of times. I make tote bags and have insulated drink holders, but I'm thinking about rebranding to jewelry. Would that be wise?
That's up to you. I would definitely make sure that if you rebrand to jewelry that you aren't still like doing tote bags unless there's something cohesive. Like maybe you do like a tote bag and then the necklace that matches it. But I would be confused if I saw a shop that was tote bags in one style and jewelry in another style and there wasn't anything that like tied it all together. It's up to you though. We can't really say what's going to be, more successful or what's going to make you the happiest. You've got to choose what you're passionate about and do what makes you the happiest. So I would start by experimenting. Throw a couple tote bags in your shop to see how they do. And then you can always make the switch gradually.
Said, I told my husband that you are military and just wondered what your MOS is. It's AFSC for Air Force Specialty Code. I was a 1N4 before they split my career field into two. It says signals intelligence analyst was what technically what my career field was. They split it between Alpha and Bravo. I was put in the Bravo category, which was just reporting, but I actually didn't really work in my career field the majority of the time that I was in the Air Force. I worked at like the forefront of a new program for signals fusion intelligence analysis. Sorry if that sounds confusing.
Mark was in.
It's probably completely different from what I was in now. It was a brand new program. I was one of 4 people that were in it.
Mark's a smarty pants military.
I am.
Smarty brain guy.
All right. And then we will stop down here. Mary Warzak's comment.
Anita.
There we go. Christmas season is the slowest for me, nursery to core, so I think it would be better for me to join in December. It's totally your call.
Do like a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, there you go. Question. So people don't know what to call my pieces. They call it shabby chic. Rachel doesn't really care, but I'm not shabby chic. Having trouble in my shop with words. I sell one of a kind with some common items. There it is. Just having trouble teaching people a different word for shabby chic.
I believe shabby chic is copyright too. I think that that's a trademark term. I don't think you're allowed to use it. And I know that that's really crazy because it doesn't seem like a term that anybody could be able to trademark, but I'm pretty sure shabby chic got trademarked. You just have to think of something and say it over and over again and put it everywhere and retrain people. You know, that's like what we do with the alphas. Everybody calls themselves alphas. We're the alphas. Alphas. There's wolves all over our channel. There's a paw print in the corner. You guys are just used to saying alphas because when I started the channel, that's what I started calling you guys. And I said it over and over again. Every video that we pre-record, I start it with, "What's up, alphas?" Every single video. And I've been doing that for like 4 years now. You have to condition people to do what you want them to do. You have to condition people to refer to your products the way you want them to be referred to. And sometimes it's best to just go with the flow and go with whatever they're saying. That's fine too. But obviously, if they're using a term that's trademarked, you'll want to stay away from that. So come up with something fun. Come up with your own thing and condition them through social media, through your listings. Whatever you got to do to, however you're going to reach the most people, I guess.
Can you explain why you had to block certain words on your videos? We have a YouTube short you can check out after this that shows exactly why.
Yes.
Spammers use Instagram and IG and the gram and all that stuff.
Those words, Instagram as a word.
Yeah, it's just our whole comment section just gets full of spam if we don't.
Yeah, just watch the YouTube short I posted 2 days ago. It's called Why I Blocked Instagram from my channel. We blocked other words, but they're dirty words. So if people try to say dirty words.
Yeah, we used to get some real dirty stuff in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fun.
Very bad.
Is it okay to apply for a shop critique even though I just joined HAA?
Totally.
I mean, talking about for the live stream? Yeah. It's not, you're not applying for anything. It's not like we're choosing people. I'm going to randomly pull names like out of the chat.
Yeah,
I'm not going to pick anybody in particular.
We're just pulling them randomly out of the chat.
It keeps it fair.
Yeah, just be here and, throw your shop name in and you might make the critique. We're not being picky. We're just grabbing whoever we see.
I have 2 shops, physical and digital. I have hopes for my month-old digital shop, but my physical shop, and it's been 2.5 years. It needs help. I can't afford HA, but I'll use all your free tips one day.
We're going to keep making free tips.
And we'll probably keep updating HAA. Eventually, we'll have one-of-a-kind and vintage seller tips, too. I mean, realistically, we just have to take the course and take the one part out and adapt it to something that can fit for one of a kind. I mean, if you're one of a kind, it'll probably be a couple of years before that gets out, but I mean, most of the other material in HAA fits. So
it's hard to do. One of a kind sellers could totally join HAA. You're just not going to be able to do the product lines that we talk about, and you're not going to be able to make the most out of the SEO lessons. I mean, you can still optimize your listings. It's just Etsy's algorithm prefers products that sell over and over again.
Because they guarantee to make Etsy more money. That's why Etsy prioritizes products with more than one.
Right. So everything else in HAA, you're going to see, you're going to be able to use. It's just there's going to be parts that you're going to struggle with, not because of us, but because of Etsy and how they rank shops.
If nothing is really selling consistently and you're trying to improve your shop, would it then be okay to tweak your titles and tags for better optimization?
I mean, yeah, totally. You can just make sure that you're tracking what you're doing. A couple weeks ago, we did a how to do Etsy SEO episode of the Friday Bean, and you guys get to watch me SEO optimize some listings. Make sure that you watch that because you can see my full process of how I personally optimize listings. You can watch me do keyword research, how I track keywords using keyword lists. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So I would watch that video as well. The thumbnail is of me like holding my hoodie strings with my face like this big inside my hoodie.
Can I request a critique of both of my shops? Yep, you just stick them both in the chat when we do it.
Can't promise that we'll do them both. We'll just be picking a random one.
Yep. Gotta get my goals ready. I'll see you later. I'm sure you're not even here anymore, but see you later. Is it okay with Etsy if I have a listing for shipping only? I have a customer who wants to customize one of my products and wants me to send them out one by one. He'll order in bulk and then just pay, I'm assuming, for shipping.
Yeah, I believe that it's fine. I see shops do it all the time. I've done it. I've never seen an issue with it. Because Etsy wants you to keep the transactions on Etsy. I don't think that there's a problem with it. You might, if you might want to ask Etsy just to be safe, but I'll tell you that I've done it probably at least 100 times and I've never had an issue with it.
Sorry, working and missing things. Email to see where HA would be good for our shop. Starla at handmadealphaacademy.com.
Yes, that is my domain email.
I make one-of-a-kind wildlife paintings and just can't get people to see my work. Does anyone know if wildlife paintings sell? Anything can sell.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a niche for everything, and wildlife paintings is definitely a popular niche.
Yeah, we've got an Alpha in HA who does wildlife paintings. I wouldn't do... Here's the thing. You're limiting yourself by doing one-of-a-kind for your wildlife paintings. Sell those as one-of-a-kind, but then what Amber Marie does, Amber, who we featured previously... Hold on, I've got... Where is it? She does one-of-a-kind pet portraits, right? You get your pet drawn by Amber. It's a one-of-a-kind portrait. She does it by hand. But then you can get that printed on other things. So I've got a card with my dog on it. She does... I've got cards from Amber, birthday cards. She does... I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I keep just so I can shout her out. Here's another one with chihuahuas. You can get her stuff on mugs. You can get her stuff on blankets. She takes her one-of-a-kind thing, scans it, turns it into a digital product, and then she can sell it on anything so that she can sell it again and again and again. That would be a great way for you to build listing quality scores so that you're not stuck not getting that traffic. You want to make sure that you're able to build those listing quality scores so that people who actually want your products are going to be able to find them. And you can still have the originals. The originals can be your high-priced products, and you can have some lower prices like print-on-demand things. Resources like Printful. Check out Printful. They will print your products on anything. T-shirts, art prints, wall art, notebooks. You can absolutely find success, but you've got to be able to adapt. And just doing the paintings themselves, it might be a little bit hard because you can't list them over and over again and generate bestsellers. So that's what I would recommend.
What if one day HA is so big that you don't know your students anymore? I love the personal aspect. See, that's the cool thing, and one of the reasons why we open it twice a year is because over our 6-course window, most people are... That's what I meant to say. Over a 6-month window... Every stage of like a new student is going to occur. We're going to have people that have watched through the material and have implemented it all and done their thing. Then we'll have people that haven't watched it yet or haven't finished it yet and are saving it for a certain time. And then we have the people that just kind of give up on their businesses and stuff like that. That's just the nature of it. And by the time that the next enrollment comes around, the crowd has dulled down. There's 5 to 10 real, like, involved, invested people that are still in the group. And then everybody else has either quit, which is a very low portion of them, or they're too busy to actually, like, be involved with the community anymore. They're working on their businesses. They don't need our help.
Right.
So that's how it goes. It keeps it very personal, and that's the reason we don't leave it open all year. I could not imagine having to provide how big is our actual normal Facebook community now? It's like to almost 10,000, right?
Yeah.
I could not imagine having to provide support to that many people, or like YouTube, where we have like 24,000 subscribers. There's no way we'd be able to keep up with that. That's why we don't keep it open. It's not a scarcity tactic like people think.
There's two of us.
There's two of us.
And you know, we could keep it open all year and make more money and then hire a support team to help us keep it open all year.
A support team isn't us.
You guys don't.
HAA is us.
You guys aren't paying for coaching to work with a support team. You're paying because you want us. You want to talk to us. And we want to make sure that we're accessible to you. And if we've got 100 people emailing us a day, we're not able to give you that. So
that goes into like people talking about growth and adapting to growth. And
exactly.
It will eventually get to a point where it's very, very large, but we'll do what we can to adapt and continue to support in the most personal ways possible.
Exactly.
We're nowhere near needing to have to hire people for support. We don't. We've got our support structure like ironed out
between the two of us. Oh yeah.
We're good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I keep getting this new email from Etsy saying your listing is getting love. Create a target offer to boost the sale. Do you believe in this coupon for someone that favorites something?
Test it out. I mean,
yeah, try it.
Anytime there's an Etsy promotion type thing, we never know how it's going to affect individuals. Some people will say it works. Some people will say that it doesn't. Test it out and see if it works. I mean, it might be a great thing for you. There's no harm in doing it if you can offer that discount. So do it. I would absolutely go for it. If they favorited your item, they're obviously interested in it.
Amber needs to add cats to her list. I have a dog, but I love my cats a little bit more.
She does cats. She's done cats before. She's got... Amber, can you still buy Bubbers? I believe that Bubbers is one of the prints that you can actually buy in her shop as her gray tabby. I think that it's actually Bubbers' picture that she did.
Mm-hmm. Everybody can have a little piece of the best cat in the world. Not even a week in, and I'm loving HAA. I'm learning so much, a little overwhelmed, but in a good way. Yeah, take your time. Also, I love Starla's teaching style. Me too. You don't have to listen to me drone on about stuff. People post needing Etsy help, and I recommend you guys every time because you want to help. We do. It's very real, and that's why you guys do free videos. I'm sick of people promoting these fake 7 figures people. I mean, at the end of the day, we do make our living off of this. We're very transparent about the fact that we literally rely on HAA to make our living.
Absolutely.
But we do it out of love and care. I mean, we could just sell our course and use all kind of like scary marketing tactics to try to make it seem like you're not going to succeed without our course.
That's also like people, we had a couple people say like, oh, their course must not be doing very well because they went and got jobs at eRank. No, we went and got jobs at eRank because we love Etsy.
Yeah, and not to mention, we also get inside information on how Etsy's SEO works and changes like the days that it happens.
We're the first to know.
Oh, I don't have to watch some YouTube video of somebody else to figure out what's going on with Etsy's back end. We just get that information.
We're the first to know. That way we can be the first to know to let you guys know.
And just for reference, I work like 2 hours a week for eRank. I do data analysis, and it's usually just very simple stuff. And she does marketing, so she's not working like a 60-hour week at eRank. She works like 10 to 20 hours on a rough week.
And here's something fun that you guys probably didn't know. I worked for eRank for like a year before I ever got paid to do it. I did it for fun. And Anthony was just like, hey, you want me to actually pay you for doing this? I just had fun doing it. It was fun to do. If you guys go to their channel, the eRank YouTube channel, I've got videos over there too that you guys probably don't even know about. I post videos on their channel as well. I have so much fun working for eRank, and I learned so much. They are one of the reasons why I am one of the only Etsy coaches who actually promotes up-to-date SEO information.
And Anthony's just a cool dude to work with. He's a cool guy to hang out with.
He's so fun. He's a fantastic person to work with, and he's so transparent and authentic, and he actually loves sellers. Like, he is one of the most like trusted people in this industry, and I'm so happy to be able to work with him on a daily basis. And that's why we offer you guys the eRank Pro membership. We pay him for those because we know that you guys need to have this resource. It is the best. You guys,
not a joke. I wrote 2 5-figure checks to Anthony last year for our students. We legit pay 100% of all the memberships.
We love you guys. We want to make sure that you have the very best thing.
We don't want it to ever come off like we're favoring E-Rank for one particular reason or another. We believe in the platform.
It's my favorite. I used it for 4 years before I ever worked for Anthony.
Would you make it easy to find out about your course and your personable people? And these 7-figure people are so hidden and private and shady. I get it. There does become a point where like some of these people, when you have to act like that to breach a certain point in business. We chose to take the lesser money path and be more personable, and like, because you can take advantage of less intelligent people. That's what a lot of course providers do, and we chose to not take that path. We chose to be the honest path, the path that, like, you look at our Facebook groups, there's no hate being slung in those Facebook groups. We don't allow it. We don't have people advertising a bunch of crap products. We try to keep things as personable and personal as we possibly can, because we don't want to take advantage of people.
And let me be real with you guys for a minute. For those of you who follow, who want to do webinars and things, and you've done the webinars with the pitches and the things, you'll notice that a couple years ago when I first started out, I thought that was how you had to do it. We
did use the tactics that other course creators did, but we didn't understand what we were doing yet.
I watched what other people did, and I tried to replicate it, and like that I was told you need to put like a timer on your webinar and tell people like they have to enroll in your program like before the timer hits 0. And the reason that they do that is they want you to make a big purchase before you have time to really think about it. They don't want you to think it through. They want to
ruining the market secrets here.
They want to make you panic. They want to freak you out. They want to scare you. They want to startle you, and they want you to buy the thing before you have time to talk to your spouse or have any remorse. They want to get you excited so they can get that money right then and there.
Yes.
We want you guys to think this through. We want you to talk to your spouse and make sure that you're not going to get in trouble and it's going to cause problems for you. We want you to make sure that your finances can handle it.
And the 10-day opening did start as a marketing tactic. It did start that way, but it ended up working out being one of the best possible tools for our sanity.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, there's an inherent scarcity tactic with that. No matter what, we can't provide any other way for it to prevent any scarcity tactic, but we're not doing it with the intention of providing scarcity. And we do our best to try to convince people not to sign up if they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like we don't want you guys to struggle. And we love, and that's why we have an audience of people here that love us, because we love you guys back. We try to provide what we can back, and we're always trying to improve our material. All the money that we make here on YouTube, which really isn't that much, $50 to $100 per video over the course of like a year, all goes back into the channel. Like now, instead of a webcam, I'm using a GoPro Black. Like we improve our equipment.
We got a new mic too.
Yes, I've got a new mic over here. I've got to buy one more before I can actually use it, because one is not powerful enough to capture both of us. But like, I've got brand new equipment sitting over here. I'm getting ready to rebuild my computer system and get a new interface so our audio can be improved. Like, yeah. Let me see if there's any more questions in this, and then we will wrap it up.
If you got any last minute ones about
HAA specifically, because we need to hop off stream. I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
I can't stand people who don't give you
a taste of
their course and they claim that it works so well. And we also have seen people that like they won't give you your money back until you prove that you tried why?
Like
maybe you got in a car accident and you need to pay hospital bills. Like I don't care if you did what
prove that you tried is their way of saying I'm going to dig my claws into your money so hard and make you really rip it away from me. And
we want to make you feel bad about giving money back.
Yeah, that's
have you come across an HAA shop where you think the quality of the product could be the issue? That's always a possibility. We're never gonna like rip you apart for your products, but you should have a family member or something be brutally honest with you. A friend that like that no BS friend. Like if your product sucks, it doesn't necessarily mean that like it's always going to. If you're new, things happen. You're not used to business. You don't understand. Like maybe you're creating something very niche, not something that you've not seen in person, but you thought you were filling a gap somewhere, and somebody disagrees with you.
We teach you how to identify that in HAA. Like we call it. I can't even remember. Alan Nation. He said, you can be a nudist and people won't think that you're super weird because that's just one weird thing about you. And you can be a Buddhist.
Being nudist is weird.
You can be a Buddhist and people won't think that you're too weird because that's just one thing about you. But you can't be a nudist Buddhist because that would be really weird. And in HAA, we talk about nudist Buddhist products, which that's not any offense to Buddhists. But, all right. But the point is that we teach you how to identify things that there's just not a lot of demand for. That way, hopefully, if you're in that position, you can decide for yourself and realize for yourself if your product is too nudist Buddhist. That way you can adapt and tweak it so that it follows something that is more in demand. Yes. We really lay the foundation for you to do these exercises yourself and do that self-exploration because it's not my role to tell you that your product won't sell. There are people who sell Cheetos that are shaped like Jesus on eBay. There is a market for everything. But
that's not a joke either.
It's all about how you brand it. And I think that there's a market for pretty much every product, even bunny poop.
You just gotta know who it is wants to buy it.
Exactly. We just talked about a shop that sells bunny poop. They sell bunny poop. They sell bunny poop.
Yep.
And she's so successful selling bunny poop. You can sell anything, but you have to brand it right. And that's what we teach you in HAA. The psychology behind your brand is the thing in HAA that you will not learn from any other coach because nobody takes it from a neuroscience position. That's what makes us different than any Etsy crash course as well. Etsy crash courses are going to teach you how to make a listing, how to take a good photo, how to SEO optimize. And we teach you all of that, but we also teach you how to set psychological triggers that are actually going to create a feeling and make that customer feel attached to your brand immediately. So
I can tell you're from Cleve, my old home, by the merch. Where she's from Springfield and I'm from New Carlisle.
Yeah, we're in Ohio though.
I live in Sarasota now. How about tank tops? Do we have tank tops?
We are going to be working on tank tops soon. I think we're going to do this.
We started it kind of still in like early spring, winter. So
I think we're doing Friday Bean tank tops.
Yeah. All right, cool. I think that's gonna be it.
All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. If you're watching the replay, the shops are going to be down below. Make sure that if you want to join Handmade Alpha Academy to get your shop ready for the busy holiday season, which will start as early as August this year, the link for Handmade Alpha Academy is down below. You can enroll in that with $1,000 discount by visiting handmadealphaacademy.com/VIP. Everything that you need to know about the program is on that page, along with student testimonials. You can enroll until the 24th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. We're closing the cart right at midnight. And if you have any questions for us directly about HAA or if your shop would be a good fit for HAA, you can send us your shop link. You can ask us questions, whatever you want to know. Email me at Starla at Handmade. Can you type that in? Starla at handmadealphaacademy.com. And we will get back to you within a day or so. It is our weekend and we got to prep for the webinar, but we will get back to you as soon as we can, sometime today or tomorrow. And guys, make sure that you register for the free webinar tomorrow. If you want that little taste of my teaching style, you want to check out what a webinar is like. What is an online class like? I'm doing the 5 steps to generate a profitable business on Etsy. I present that masterclass for free every June. You guys can find the set reminder button directly on my channel homepage. But if you want to make sure that you get an email invitation so you don't miss it, there is a link to sign up for registration down below.
Yes, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't yet, give us a thumbs up. There's still 117 of you here, and there's only 73 likes, so...
My heart scratches.
Come on, hit that like button. Click that bell icon if you want to get notified when we go live. And again, like she said, you can set reminders. We'll try to start maybe putting our videos on so people can actually set reminders for them in the future.
Yeah,
keep an eye out for we're going to be doing some YouTube shorts more frequently to get little tidbits out.
And mark Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is also closing day for Handmade Alpha Academy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Pacific 5 p.m. UK time, we're going to be critiquing shops live. So it's going to be totally random, but you can join the chat. You can submit your shop name, and we'll be pulling random shops from the chat to critique. So come hang out with us.
And if you want to be weird and come see me play music in public, I'll be playing at the Bright Side in Dayton on August 6th. You can email me at the same email address to nab tickets.
Yeah, email us at starla@handmadealphaacademy.com if you want to come hang out with me, listen to Mark play a show. Maybe I don't drink, but I'll have a drink with you if you come hang out with me. And we'll have some fun. All right, guys.
I think that's going to be it. We love you guys, and we will see you on Monday.
No,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow for the webinar. See, this is what happens when you stream for 2.5 hours. Bye, guys.
Guys.